Okay, so now we have Batman, another Metals tie-in, Dark Knights, Batman the Murder Machine. Now, again, this is a unique one. As you can see, Batman's rummaging through the street and he's wiping out other superheroes. You can see he kills the Flash, Wonder Woman, Cyborg. Now, this Batman is from Earth 44, and again, this is another dimension. I have no idea what's in it. But in this dimension, Alfred, as you can see here, he's a casualty of Batman's war on crime. Bane kills Alfred because the villains figure out that Bruce Wayne is Batman, so they kill him. Now, Batman decides to use Cyborg's technology to, you can see him talking with Victor here. He decides to use Cyborg's technology to create an artificial intelligence Alfred that's put together with nanotechnology. Now, you might think, oh, that's so sweet. He's keeping his famous butler alive, but actually, that's not what happens. Batman is grief-stricken by Alfred, and so he messes up and he doesn't test the program properly. And so this Alfred program becomes corrupted, but instead of, and as you can see here it is, but instead of Batman trying to fix it, what he's calling the Alfred protocol, instead of trying to fix it, Batman starts going along with it. And in fact, he allows it to merge with him. And so we have this Cyborg Batman, the next in the line of DC Metals comic books. Now, Batman becomes the Cyborg of his Earth 44, and he uses his abilities to wipe out the Justice League. And again, unlike the Red Death Batman, this one doesn't really explain why he joins the Dark Knights, the evil Dark Knights. It doesn't really explain that very well. But outside of that, it's a really interesting story. It's a unique take on Batman, seeing him as this kind of cyborg. Now, I know they've done cyborg Batmans in a few other Elseworld stories, but it was still kind of cool to see this perspective. You don't really get to see him in this kind of capacity, but it's really neat. And so here we see him, the Dark Knight, the Cyborg Batman of Earth 44. He's fighting with Earth Prime Cyborg, Victor Stone. I really like how they've made Victor Stone grow up. It's really cool seeing him go from Teen Titan to Justice Leaguer. If any character deserved a promotion, it's Cyborg. So I'm really glad to see that. Now, one last thing. This one has this poster, this inside poster. Now, this guy is the leader of the evil Dark Knights. And it says, the final Dark Knight is Bruce Wayne's greatest nightmare. Now, he kind of looks, I'm going to give you a close-up, he kind of looks like the Joker, with a Joker smile. So is this a Jokerized Batman? I'm not really sure. I couldn't really tell you just from the poster, but it looks interesting. I can't wait to see that one. But anyway, back to what we were talking about. Batman, the Murder Machine, Dark Knights, Metal tie-in. Definitely pick this one up at your local comic book store.